You had some story about going to like a black barber shop and you walked in and just went like, I'm out.
That's not what happened. Oh, that did happen. I know.
That's not what happened? Oh, wait, yeah, that totally did.
No,
exactly.
one
as you
time
said.
I got my hair cut and I thought it was yeah, that happened.
Yeah. Okay. So, anyways, very, very similar to that. Very funny is my brother just got a divorce, and so with the divorced family, he's got this kid, and anything that like the ex-wife and her ex-mother-in-law do to the kid is like anything that happens is under a microscope by my brother and his camp, and vice versa. My fucking mom does not play this shit, dude. She's like, hey, this boy has long hair. I'm going to take him to go get his hair cut without apparently asking anybody. Which in this situation, things are volatile. Cut hair on a 2-year-old is a big deal. It's his first haircut. You know, she just took him out to go get his haircut. But because she was just tired of it, she watches him and his hair's just swinging in front of his eyes and he's pissed off all the time. He's like, my fucking hair's in my face. Yeah. So she calls up a barbershop and goes, hey, you cut little boy's hair? And the guy was like, yeah, absolutely. I can do that. Come on in. So she makes an appointment. She shows up at the barbershop and, walks in, and it is just 2 rows of black barbers cutting black dude's hair. It was just the blackest barbershop of all time. Slam packed. The last chair at the end of the row doesn't have a customer in it, and it's the guy that she talked to on the phone. And he's like, come on, sit down. And my mom's like, oh my God. She goes,
I can't leave now.
Yeah, she like sets him down.
Run, Tommy.
She had an appointment. And she sits him down, and the guy's like, how do you want his haircut? And she's like, like a fucking white kid haircut. I don't know. Like just a normal. That's what his hair looked like, but longer, like in the front, because he's a blonde kid. And she was just like a fucking like regular white kid haircut. And so the guy's like, all right, how about this? Come over here. We got all these pictures up of haircuts, and you tell me which one you like. And she's like, she said she was standing there. There's 50 fucking haircuts on the wall. Every single one of them was a black guy. Like there was not a single picture of a white haircut on the wall.
All right, well, I guess just square them up.
High top.
She ended up being able to figure out her her phone, right? To like, she's an old lady. She's like figuring out Google. She's like white person haircut. She Google images that, and she's like, here you go. There's like what the white's like. And the guy's like, okay. Basically, she shows him like everybody here's haircut. Like we all have the same fucking hair. Just white man. You know, we always make fun of them saying they look alike, but like white people, we are basically all the same guy, except for Taylor's head's all misshapen and huge. But
fair. No, you're right. So just do the hair where you can push it over to the side. Boom.
Yeah, boom. White people hair. So the guy goes, absolutely. I understand exactly what you're talking about. He fucking ignored what she asked. He gave him a lineup. He got lined up.
Oh, I've been there.
He
I've been
moved
there.
his
Zach,
hairline
find my
back.
picture.
Fucking did the razor lineup. He had the fucking the corner thing, just like that picture you put up, Zach. It was just a perfect corner. He had the lineup job. And he looked fucking great. I was like, this is awesome. That is the funniest shit in the world to see a 2-year-old kid with a lineup. And then apparently the in-laws or the ex-wife and her mother cried when they saw
me lined up. I went to a black
you got
barber.
lined up? Hell yes.
Woody had in his head that the best barbers were black barbers.
Yeah, they are. It's a totally different, because cutting white people's hair, it does not require science. It doesn't require precision.
On
But it's not
Reddit,
the
they would
best
always
for a
like
white person.
judge the fade, right? And these guys would get the fade with such precision and having it so. I was like, man, these guys are doing a haircut at an artist level. Yeah. So I was like, I want to go, and also I had seen enough movies and such where like the environment of the black barbershop shooting the shit about college basketball was the thing that I wanted to participate in. And
it's not going to happen, but carry on.
No, I was not invited into the conversations, and they cut my hair like a black person, and it didn't work out at all like I thought it was going to.
Let me ask you this. Woody's like, the striking thing about a black barber shop, very quiet in there. I mean, it was full. It was
Not
full.
the movie.
And no one was saying a word. It was very solemn. Very solemn, the Black Barber Shop.
It's kind of like church.
Yeah.
Just the most narc-looking person comes in. Hi, friends. Could you line up my hair?
You dress like an off-duty police officer. You have like cargo pants and shit. Yeah, that's.
He carries tools. Like
it doesn't help that they also witness you like patrolling the skies at a very low altitude, like on your time off.
It's really
the thought of you, the thought of you driving to get your haircut and thinking, I can't wait for the conversation, and then getting there and it's just ice out. It's so funny to me. Like, have you been watching the Pistons? And they're like, no.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And the worst part about it is somehow this is getting left off. He took his son with him, right? Because it's father-son haircut day.
Yeah.
And after they jack Woody all up, Woody's like, all right, son, your turn. And so they both go home with these matching haircuts.
Hell yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. I can't believe they didn't give you the conversation though. That's pretty fucked up.
I didn't get it now.
Yeah, that is very
They
rude of
iced
them.
me out.
Although, hey, black barbers have competition with Turkish barbers. Those Turkish motherfuckers, they got a lot of hair and it's always real coarse and shit. And they do like they do the fade that goes into the beard, and nobody grows a beard like a Turkish dude. These things are like a perfect cone.
Yeah.
And yeah, they're able to do all sorts of shit with their barber work.
You ever
I just
see
go
him-
to
Fuck it.
regular
I think
haircut
Turkish
places.
barbers are better. Let's start a race war on that white people aren't involved in. Let's pit them against each other.
Pick your side. You know, I never see like a Japanese barber, but I bet they'd use like wooden scissors or something.
Dude, Japanese gets way too much fucking hype, all right? Their shit isn't that fucking good. A fork is way better than chopsticks. Fuck
That's
you.
true.
Use screws in your wood shit. Like, no. Like, just because it's old doesn't mean it's better. I don't want you
That
cut
is
my hair
true.
with like an old piece of bamboo that's sharpened on one side.
I feel like we
Get clippers.
will give them props and be like, man, what an awesome temple. What a cool bit of culture.
Yeah.
And then, you know, they'll give us props for stuff sometimes, but then like we will take the chopsticks as part of the like, okay, we'll have chopsticks. They suck, but they will not convert to forks. They've been defeated on the utensil question for decades, and they still foolishly, hard-headedly hold on to these sticks, which is
I've never seen
objectively a worse way to consume rice or anything.
I would love to go to a steak restaurant and look over and just see a very confused Japanese man just looking at a big ribeye like, fuck. I think they use forks and knives though. In my
I will not disgrace my ancestors.